The end. How many did you guys get? Did you guys win all of them? Yeah. Who is the smartest person here? Let me see your hands. Right there. Oh, Victoria. No, that was Jamie. Says she's the smartest. Well, good evening, everyone. Oh, wait, I can't hear you. Good evening, everyone. Becca, do you want to turn me down a little bit? This is powerful. Well, welcome you guys. I am up on stage, so I am not wearing a mask. Luckily, I don't have to while I'm up here. I thank you guys so much for wearing masks out there, for being able to protect your buddies and neighbors that are sitting around you. This is maybe the first time in a while that you have seen some of your friends. How many of you guys felt like summer went too fast? Right there. How many think people felt summer went really slow? How many of you guys are really excited for school? How many of you are really excited to be here tonight? Yeah, I hope so. Well, we want to get started here by introducing some people. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Pastor Rocky. I have the privilege of working with the youth and young adults here at First Covenant Church, and I want to introduce you to some of our fantastic leaders. They're going to be working with our students throughout this year. So how we're going to do this is I'm going to randomly pick. So I'm going to have Marcus and Emily and Joel. I want them to come up front. Let's give them a round of applause. All right. And I'm going to have them stand at a table facing out. You can use a spray of some hand sanitizer there. And we're going to play a little game to get started here, because this night is all about choices and the choices that we have to make in life. So we're going to play a little game here called Would You Rather. Who here has played Would You Rather before? All right. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, you guys can turn them on. Can you turn yours on there, Joel? Flip up on the front thing right there. Yep. Boop, boop, boop. All right. I want you to introduce yourself and tell me who you're working with this year.
Hey, my name is Joel Schenneberger, and I'm working with the 11th and some of the 12th grade guys this year.
Woo! All right, next.
Hi, I'm Marcus Mayer. I'm working with all of the 9th and 10th graders with Will.
Yeah.
I'm Emily Carlson, and I'm working with the 6th grade girls.
Woo! All right, now in order for this game to work, we need everybody in the audience to stand up right where you're at. Stand up right where you're at. And I want you to look to the north. Turn and face the north. Now I want you to turn and face the south. You now know how this game is played. Now, my three fantastic leaders are going to turn their backs to you, and we're going to play a little game called Would You Rather. Now, your job as the group out here is to try and figure out what these three are going to pick for the Would You Rather question. So let's see the first Would You Rather question that will be for Joel. Would you rather have a magic carpet to fly you anywhere, or your own personal robot? Now, don't say anything, Joel. This is what we're going to do. Joel, these guys are not looking at you out there. You guys either need to turn to the north, which is magic carpet, or south, which is personal robot. Now, this may be your own personal choice, but if you don't match with what Joel says, you are out. All right, congregation, face the north or the south, magic carpet or robot. All right, on the count of three, Joel is going to turn to the direction he picks. 1, 2, 3. Chooses the robot. If you chose the magic carpet, sit down. You're out of the game for right now. All right, now it's the battle between the rest of you. Marcus, let's put up another Would You Rather question. Here we go. Would you rather eat donuts or candy? Donuts are north, candy is south. All right, congregation, pick your direction. I see some divided lines between father and son. This is going to be good. All right, now Marcus is going to either turn north for donuts or south for candy. 1, 2, 3, turn. He chose donuts. If you chose donuts, you stay in. If you didn't choose donuts, you are out. All right. Emily, third one. Who do we still have in? Wave your hand. Oh, you guys are all standing up. Okay, we have about 2/3 of you are gone out of this game. All right, let's see the next question for Emily here. Would you rather be the funniest person alive, north, or the smartest person, south? Would you rather be the funniest person or the smartest person? All right, congregation, pick a side. North for funniest, south for smartest. All right, Emily, 3, 2, 1, turn. She would rather be the smartest person. Is there anybody still alive after that round? Let me see your hands. All right, give yourselves a pat on the back. You are our winners of round 1. Thank you, leaders. Everybody back on your, wait, don't stand up yet. Let's see. I'm going to grab, who should I grab this time? You know what? Let's grab Corey, our youth deacon. Let's grab Ione, our youth elder. Yeah, get on up here. And let's grab Jamie, our picture taker. Let's welcome them on up. All right. Now I kind of introduced them to you, but they're going to tell you who they are and kind of what their role is with youth ministry this year. So we'll start over here with Corey. Wait.
Oh,
there you go.
There it is. All right, my name is Corey Jorsham. I am the youth deacon, I guess. And tonight I'm 7th and 8th grade as well, right?
Woo, yep.
All right.
Yeah.
My name is Jamie Wright, and I am with some of the 9th grade girls.
Yeah, all right. And finally,
I'm Ione Gebretson. I am this year the liaison for the, on the elder board, the liaison to the youth commission. But I'm kind of a has-been for what you guys are doing.
she's been around for many years. Let's give her a round of applause. All right, everybody, back up on your feet. You know how the game is played. North is for the first ouncer, south is for the second. Leaders, let's turn you around. And Corey, let's start with you. Would you rather never be able to shower again or never be able to have any of your nails clipped? All right, face the north if no showers. Face the south if never be able to have your nails clipped again. All right. 3, 2, 1, turn. He's going with the no toenails clipped. Yes, no, you can't chew them. All right, we have about half the people still in. All right, let's go to question number 2 for Jamie. Would you rather be 10 years older or 5 years younger? So go back and live life again, or be able to move into the future, into adulthood. All right, north if you think you choose 10 years older, south if you think 5 years younger. Pick your direction. 3, 2, 1, turn. She'd rather be 5 years younger. So if you pick 5 years younger, stay in. Wow, we got rid of quite a few. All right, Ione, next one is for you. Would you rather be a master of painting or a professional dancer? So a Picasso or was Baryshnikov? It's like 1970s there. All right, master of painting that way, professional dancer this way. 3, 2, 1, turn. A master painter! Who is still in? Raise your hands. If you're still in, give yourself a pat on the back and a round of applause. Let's thank our leaders who are just up here. All right, who else can I pick on? Oh, Nikki, you stood up because you wanted to come up front. Let's give Nikki a round of applause. And, oh, Karen, I saw you look back. Karen wants to come up too. And Will. Let's get Will up here. All right. All right, why don't you, yeah, it's just right underneath there, you flip it up, you got it. All right, Nikki, why don't you tell who you are?
I'm Nikki Kowalczyk, and I will be with the 6th grade girls with Emily, my sister.
Woo!
I'm Karen, and I will be working with the 11th and 12th grade girls.
Woo!
I'm Will, and I'll be, what are we, 9th and 10th? 9th and 10th grade dudes, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, let's get everybody back on your feet again. Everybody back up for another round here. Remember, north is the first answer, south is the second one. Leaders are turned around, ready to go. Nikki, here is your would you rather. Would you rather be able to play every instrument perfectly or speak every language? Ooh. All right, congregation, pick which one you'd want. North is instrument, south is language. All right, Nikki, 3, 2, 1, turn. Oh! Speak every language. If you pick language, you are still in. All right, Karen, let's look at the next question for you. Would you rather only be able to whisper or have an incredibly loud voice? All right, remember, north is whisper. South is very loud voice. All right, Karen, 3, 2, 1, turn. Go ahead, loud voice. Yeah. All right, last one, Will. Here we go. Would you rather live in the sky or under the sea? And yes, you'd be able to fly if you lived in the sky. You'd be able to Aquaman if you lived under the water. Wubba, 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 wubba. All right, so remember, north is sky, south is sea. All right, Will, you ready? All right, 3, 2, 1, turn. He would choose the sky. Who is still in? That was our lowest winning round. Give yourselves a pat on the back, a round of applause, and thank you. Leaders, you may go sit down. Now, those were my would you rather questions for tonight, but we didn't get through all of our leaders. So if you are a leader who did not play one of the games, why don't you stand up right where you're at? There we go. All right, and we're going to have them very loudly introduce themselves to you and what they're doing. Woo! Well, we have an incredible team that is here to love on you students this year. Parents, these people are an incredible resource to you. Make sure if you don't already have their phone numbers, to get their phone numbers to be able to connect with them, because they would love to connect with you. They would love to be able to spend time with your students. When we get together every Wednesday night, we're going to be able a chance to play some fun games like this together. We're going to have a chance to be able to study together. We're going to have a chance to be able to meet in small groups, which is one of my favorite times, where our leaders get a chance to invest in our students every week to find out what's going on in their life, to be able to pray for them, to be able to encourage them, and to be able to have some fun with them as well. So we're talking about choices tonight, and you guys were just hit with a bunch of different would you rathers, different choices that would kind of be fun to be able to maybe make in your life. I was thinking about the one that was being a painter or a dancer, and you know what, some of you guys might already know this, but I already have fantastic dance skills, so I think I'd go with no, I don't have dance skills, but there's a lot of great choices that we have the ability to make each day. And if you think back just on this day, I want you to take 30 seconds and with a person that's right by you, list as many choices as you made today. So either with a parent, a neighbor, somebody 6 feet away from you, 30 seconds, as many choices as you made today. Ready, set, go. Brad's still counting. How many are you at, Brad? Like 20, 30? All right, so many choices. Now, who had a funny one? Who has a funny choice that they had to make today? You chose to eat today. All right, that's important. Who else has another, maybe a funny one, something that maybe not anybody else did? Ooh, that's a good one. What is something that you did, a choice that you make that nobody else probably made today? I'll go on a limb on mine. I made the choice to go get my hair cut. Did anybody else get their hair cut today? Winner, chicken dinner. Mama Sheila, what'd you do? Floor plans for a new house. Wait. Let me ask the question. Did anybody else here have to make the decision to choose between different floor plans for a house? Jack, are you raising your hand? No. All right, I think you would on that one. And did you pick a good one? Excellent. Well, you guys, our day is filled with choices, whether we're going to sleep in, hit the buzzer, or get up early, whether to ride the bus or to take a car to school, whether to just wear shorts while you're doing your distance learning or actually put pants on, whether you're going to shower, whether you're going to clip your toenails. There's so many choices that we get to make each day. And I am so excited to see each of you here tonight. Because in our world today, not everybody is making the choice to give God time, to spend time with Him. And you know, this is not a lot of time. Some of you might go to a Christian school and you might get to spend more time with Jesus and talking about godly things on a daily basis, but this is 1 hour. This is 1 hour. And are you math magicians out there? What's 24 times 7? Brad? It's something like 140 or 150 hours in a week. 1 hour. But like I said earlier, I am so glad that you're here. Because you have made a choice right here, right now, tonight, to spend 1 hour surrounding yourself with other people who love Jesus. Surrounding yourself with an environment that's welcoming, that's giving, that's joyful, that's loud, that's celebratory. You have chosen to take this time to listen to God. And more each and every day, we need to make this choice to listen for God, to listen to God. Because we are surrounded by a world that has chosen not to follow after God. You know, there's a lot of scary choices that maybe you didn't share with the person next to you. Maybe there's some things that were put onto your mind or that came up that maybe aren't good things, that aren't positive things, and you had to make a choice to not go after those things. And I'm so glad this year that we have a chance to dive into some of these tough questions, some of these issues that all of us wrestle and struggle with. You know, and as we look at Scripture, we see so many different men and women that chose to go after God and seek after Him. And tonight I was reminded of a guy by the name of Joshua. And Joshua in the Old Testament was given a very tough assignment. God said to Joshua, I need you to lead my people. Now, these were people that chose to follow after other gods. These were people that chose to do horrible things in the sight of the Lord. And God said, Joshua, I think that you have what it takes to lead my people. And each of you, each and every day, face different challenges. You have different gods, don't you? Different things that pop up in your life, things that you could worship, things that you could prioritize over God. You have those things, don't you? They might be a boyfriend or a girlfriend. It might be a sport. It might be video games. It might be TV. It might be social media. These things are gods in your life because they take more away from you when you should be giving more to God. And Joshua was asked to lead the people of God. And it got to the point in Joshua's life where there was people all around him. Everybody else was choosing to do other things. They were choosing to bow down to this. They were choosing to listen to this. They were choosing to do this and that. And he wanted so desperately and so badly, not only for himself, but for his family, to choose God. Let's see what it says in Joshua chapter 24, verse 15. As he's talking to the people of God. But if you refuse to serve the Lord, then choose today whom you will serve. Would you prefer the gods of your ancestors or the gods of the people living around you right now? Well, as for me and my house, we will choose to serve the Lord. I'm so glad to see you tonight. Because you've made a choice that is definitely not the choice of this world. This world would choose to go after so many other things. But by being here tonight, you are saying, you are showing to me, you are showing to the world that as for me and my house, I am going to serve the Lord. And that is such good news, and that's such an amazing way to start off this year. So I pray that you make it a priority that you choose to come be a part of this time every Wednesday night. For as hard as it is, for as much as your friends might mock you or try to give you other things to do instead of coming here, I pray that you make this choice, because this is a good choice. This is not just a good choice, this is a great choice. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Well, I hope each of you guys got a bag when you came in. And what I need you to do is I need you to go into that bag right now, and I need you to grab that little slip of paper and the pencil that's in there. We got cut off this last school year. We were about 3 or 4 weeks into some hot topics where we had a chance to be able to ask our students, what are the things that you want to talk about? What are the things that you struggle with? What are the things that you want to have answers for? You want to know what the Bible says about it. And we didn't really get to dive too deeply into it. Well, that's going to be a little bit different this year because we're meeting together and we're going to talk about these things. Parents, students, you each have these sheets in your bag. This is not just for students to fill out. This is for parents as well. We want this year to be filled with opportunities to dive deeper into what's maybe cutting us to the core, what we're maybe struggling with. And so I'm going to have you do for the next 2 or 3 minutes, and I think I have, if you didn't get a sheet, you can raise your hand and we'll bring some more around. Victoria, back in the sound room, there should be the sheets on the little table, and there should be pencils right by that. Ruth, check back there too. They're little half sheets. If you did not get one, and you maybe you're a parent, and you have a question that you would like to have us talk about, maybe you're a student and maybe you're wondering about something, I want you to write out a question, maybe 2 questions, maybe 3 questions, whatever you would like for us to talk about this year. Does that make sense? All right, so if you did not get one of those sheets, little sheets of paper, and you might have a question you might want to write, these are anonymous. I am not going to know who wrote them. We're also going to try and be safe with this. So when you are done with your question, we're going to have you bring your pencil and your sheet of paper, fold it in half, and you'll see right back by the hand sanitizers, there's offering buckets. Drop your pencil, drop your question into that bucket. Becca, can I have maybe a song to play for about a minute or two? Grab a sheet of paper, grab one of the sheets of paper, write out whatever question you might want to have us discuss this year. Ready, set, write. All right, I'll give you about 1 more minute to write out. You can write out multiple questions on those sheets if you'd like to. In about 1 minute, I'm going to give you a chance to stretch your legs. We're going to send our students off to a game time with Joel in small groups. And adults will stay in here for our meeting time. About 40 more seconds. If you finish with your question, you can head back to a box. Drop your pencil and your question in the box. Try not to cluster too close together. Try and keep your 6 feet apart from people as best you can. You know how it goes. About 30 more seconds. Any question you might have for the year. So 20 more seconds. Get your hands lathered up with that good soap. It smells so good. Smells like a fruity forest of deliciousness. About 15 more seconds. I have no idea if I'm counting right. I'm just kind of going down. All right. So students, you're going to want to take your little bag with you with your schedule and stuff in there. You all have a schedule in there. It's something you can take home with you. We'll be going over that with the parents. But you guys, all of our students are now going to head out those doors with Joel for a super sweet game time with Joel. Then you'll have small group time together. Head on out. Yes, students, if you don't know who your leader is, they will meet you outside. They will get connected with you.